Yep.
What's
we
up,
have Chris
people? Looks
McDonald,
like we're
Brian
getting
Pineda.
right underway here. Men's Pro Doubles, day 2 of the Outdoor Nationals. You got Chris McDonald and Brian Pineda serving to Rocky Carson and Jesus Ustarroz. That was an unusual play by Rocky. I haven't seen him not cover the door before.
Yeah, I think Rocky was tentative because there's a match right next door because that's not a normal move for Rocky.
Yeah.
Chris is attacking again.
Yeah, this will be a good chance for you guys to check out Chris McDonald and his hyper connectivity. He is very, he's just quick twitch muscles all the way. That's unfortunate for Jesus. That landed wide, but you'll see how fast of a player he is today. And then, of course, you've got Rocky Carson, the all-time veteran, on the court there.
I think
knows his way around.
You're going to see a steady diet of mixed serves from Rocky like you usually do, and you're definitely going to see
that blue bag.
Came right to me. You're definitely going to see Rocky try to exploit Chris McDonald's backhand.
Yeah, wow, there's another unaccustomed thing we're seeing with Rocky, but yeah, he'll mix up his serves, I think, and he knows Chris can't resist an overhead, so he'll have to see if he's on or not.
Oh, an inch or two out.
That's a pro-let right there. I think Chris called Brian off on that. Brian said thank you for that call.
Yeah, I got a little. Yeah, no, right? You got the right.
Oh, got Brian ducked.
That's a good let by Jesus right there. I'm not sure meant to leave it, but worked out well.
Very close to getting some head racket paint on Brian's black hat there.
Yeah, which is appropriate for a head-sponsored athlete, I suppose.
Brian does a double take a la Rob Hoff.
Ooh, that was a bad call. That ball was well in.
Side out, Jesus coming back in. What do you think Rocky said right there to Jesus, Mike? I have an idea.
Besides
I think he said, keep the ball in play, stay out of my way, let me go to work.
I think so, and that's generally the right side player's job anyway, unless you've got a great kill shot. But Jesus' job is just to get balls like that and keep them in play, and then have Rocky come over and try to finish the point.
That's I think is going to be the plan of attack for Rocky, to get it to Chris's backhand and make Chris shoot that.
Yeah.
Because Chris is, one, 2 lobs a game maybe?
Yeah. And if Chris is on his overheads, he'll be tough. If he's off, that'll certainly be in Rocky and Jesus' favor, obviously.
Right there.
That's a good serve. Is he trying to get a hinder on that or no?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, it was straight in. Yeah, he got a clear shot at it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Little ricochet off the wall. That couldn't have hurt too bad. Otherwise, if that was on the way in, that might have left a mark. Yeah, I think Rocky's going to want to get that serve away from Chris's forehand if he can. Try to get to Brian's backhand or even Chris's backhand, but it's not easy to do.
Oh. Good attempt to the lob.
Yeah, hit the wrong wall.
Yeah, that's tough trying to mix it over to Brian's backhand. That's a fine line, which Chris is probably going to come over and take a forehand.
Yeah, he's so hyper. He's going to try to take everything on the serve.
Out.
Out ball.
Out ball.
Oh, yeah, it was well out.
We have Soda Man as a line judge and De La Rosa as the right side line judge.
And I believe that's Jacob Matthews as our head referee here.
Yep.
Brian's asking if he can. I don't think you can appeal that, right? It's just the line judge's final call if he's on the line.
It's the line judge is on the line. I don't know about the appeal, but the way it works out here is a line judge, rather than deferring to the ref, the line judge that is on that particular line will call it immediately.
Which I don't think. Well, Daniel, he put his hand out right away. He just needs to yell wide. Save us a little time. So you can see Rocky's testing Chris's overhead shooting. There he does it again. Yeah, it's a great play.
Good misdirection. Chris is charging as he does.
He thought Rocky was going left corner.
I think Rocky thought that was going to go somewhat out the door to Jesus.
Yeah.
Jacob doing a good job of stopping the serve.
Yeah.
Thought the ball was coming in.
Good peripheral vision on his part. Yeah, Rocky's in definitely defense mode, but he's going to try to tire him out with the overheads and then just hit a little
good hands.
Little chipper in the corner.
If I were to guess, Mike, how long have Rocky and Jesus been playing together? A decade?
Well, ever since Rob Hoff bowed out of the picture, I would say pretty close to 10 years. I think you're right.
I mean, Rob Hoff probably went up to 2010, 2011, maybe?
20. Alvaro and I lost to Rocky and Rob in 2012 in the semis. So that might have been the last year he played, because then Rocky and Rob lost to Greg Solis and his
partner. Just say his partner.
His partner. Sorry, Kevin. We're just kidding around. I'm sure Kevin's busy playing pickleball somewhere, so don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I think that was so that Rocky's last year. Rocky and Rob's last year together, I think, was 2012.
How many pro titles did you have with Kevin?
Just two. Two with Kevin, one with Alvaro.
Then Greg had two with Kevin, right?
Just one.
One.
Yeah. I want to say 20. I think it was the year, that we lost. Yeah, when Alvaro and I lost to Rob and Rocky, the next round was the final, and Rocky played about as poorly as he could play, and I think they lost two straight to Greg and Kevin. I was wondering why Rocky didn't play that poorly against us. That probably had something to do with that.
And I know Kevin had one with either Mixed Masters or Tim Ring. I don't know which one.
Yeah, he had at least one with Tim. I thought he might have had more than one, but did him and Scott McMasters win at Nationals?
I don't believe so. I know him and Tim had one. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're dipping back in the archives. The good old days. Little safety hold up there by Mr. Carson.
Oh. The top spin.
Yeah.
Hold on. Player on the court.
I think they're going to do a lot of two walls to Jesus. And then you got to throw one behind Rocky every once in a while to keep him honest. Chris trying to get a little too smooth.
They play Rocky and Jesus, and even Rocky and Rob Hoff for that matter, they tend to play Hoff or Jesus primarily. You definitely need to serve Rocky on his side to keep him honest, because the more you don't, the more he's going to control center court.
He'll just creep over.
Barely. Soda Man on the call.
Yep.
Leaning on the pole. That pole has some stress on it.
It looks like it's bending a little. Soda Man's 90% upper body and 10% legs.
The Brown Hornet.
Yeah, Rocky's game plan is that he's not going to lob there, but there it is again. Another one. He's definitely in the lob strategy. See if they can, yep.
Oh.
Going to wear him down. Not a bad strategy.
Lob shoot.
Yeah.
Stray dog going across
Stray
court.
dog. The infamous Henry. Right now, this game is definitely favoring the serving team, and you can see it's a very, I don't know if it's well thought out, but it's a good strategy.
Yeah, Rocky's working a plan to keep the ball in play. Hopefully, Pineda and Chris shoot.
Yeah, and
to their demise.
That's a good get by Jesus. Good two wall. Yeah.
Chris playing shadow games with Rocky.
Yeah. That's a great.
Oh, how did that go out? It was right down the line.
Yeah. That looked good when he hit it. With a 12-4 lead, that's what you don't want to do. You want to make sure if your opponents get some points that they earn it. So
yeah, make them shoot the ball and kill it on you.
Yeah. Yeah, Rocky's really trying to keep Chris back off that front area because he likes to play in tight, and that's push him back always works.
I don't know if Chris is sponsored by Nike, but Nike should probably tune into this. He's all swagged out with Nike gear.
Yeah. Phil Knight and Bill Bowerman would be proud.
Yes.
I know. Up to you, 1,000? Yeah. Honestly, I haven't been to Vegas since I'm not. My wife's not a big Vegas fan. Never know.
Good get by Rocky.
Yeah, I think he got it. That was nice. Hustle.
And I had to lock myself in the league. That bitch took all my deals away. I can't even get a free soda in the hotel. So now I'm moving over to the R area. They'll take my money graciously.
So Rocky's asking Jacob about something. I can't quite tell what it was. Jesus hesitated just a little on that out the door shot, and that's all you have to do to miss it.
Yeah.
Just a little hesitation. Got to trust your partner to be there in the middle.
The Pat did it outdoor down the middle pass.
Yeah, I remember the good old days when Rocky didn't know how to lob. Now he's probably one of the best lobbers out here.
For sure.
And he certainly, Jesus can lob okay. Rob was a great lobber. But Rocky just seems to gauge those lobs perfectly. There's a good lob.
Sorry about that.
What's up, T-Bird?
Not sure Brian meant to do that, but that worked out very well.
Henry's following the booze.
Henry's the ultimate ambassador. He had water today. We said more food, more water, more everything than anybody here.
Okay, I'm sure Rocky and Jesus would love to close this out here. Look at those lobs. I mean, the height
Yeah.
and the distance is just almost perfect every time. It's crazy. But he gave that pinch away little.
Jesus, get out of the way.
Yep. Jesus, what are you doing? What would Jesus do now? That's a good get. Uh-oh. He says, Rocky, you take this one. Oh, that was a tough pinch.
That was a good rally.
Yeah,
A
great
little
rally.
bit of everything. Lobs, 2 walls, more lobs, and a pinch kill.
Yeah. That was definitely not an easy shot that Chris just hit, especially when everyone's off the court and you have all kinds of options.
That is definitely the game plan, to get Jesus going off the court,
Yeah.
either back or out, to make Rocky play the court by himself.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if Chris tries to sneak one of those behind his back serve to Rocky's back. I don't think he's going to do it yet. Oh, hello. He did try it, and unfortunately, he hit it short. But he got saved by the ball on.
Everybody where I work says, your house must be a coach museum.
I don't think he'll try that again yet.
I didn't hear what they were asking.
I think Chris hit a short serve, but a ball came on right as it was going short.
And that's like dog ears.
Brian wants to appeal that again after they had the failed appeal, when he said you can't appeal it. And he said, I
Right.
want to appeal that.
And Daniel's trying to be Joe Cool over there on the pole. He needs to yell a little louder.
Daniel knows the rules out here. Line judge calls it. End of story.
Yeah. The only and final say.
Shift I won him was 4 a.m. to 1:30. And he would be running my inventory team.
Nope. There was a rule we talked about
I
yesterday.
was just going to say, inside the wall, right? You can
Yep.
see Rocky charge that ball, and he happened to hit a perfect lob, too.
Yeah, and hits the pole. As soon as it hits the pole,
done.
after it bounces, it is a dead ball. Rally's over.
Better than I expected.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Spike that.
That was a nice straight and kill. So they're making a big comeback here. I think it was 12-4. Now we got 12-10. 10 serving
12
12.
serves 10. Came back from 12-4.
Yeah.
It's good. That was it.
It was right on the line.
It was in.
Yeah, I thought it hit the line.
It was in by a lot. So that's why I don't bring
That's co-tournament director.
Apparently, Soda doesn't know the rule because I'm pretty sure this isn't one of the things you're supposed to do, Craig.
Yeah, so Soda gave a sideways thumb.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what a sideways
Well, I
thumb
think
is.
I think he thought it was long, so he's pointing backwards. But so he disagreed with the other line judge, which is Daniel. So we're going to do a replay. Soda doesn't know the
Hold
old.
on. So
thumbs up.
Jacob called it in or out?
Jacob called it in, I believe, and Daniel agreed with him, and Soda disagreed.
So I don't know why they're not. Is it side out? I saw it in.
Yeah. Well, that settles that.
The ball doesn't lie.
Is that the
ball never lies.
the racquetball gods? Very strong. Okay, these guys need to make a move or they're going to give this game away. They're up 12-4. Oh, he caught that.
Handcuffed. Expert Rocky does his footwork to get Chris behind him and pinches it in the corner so he can't go get it.
It looked like it came funny off that sidewall. Maybe it just hit the very end. Maybe caught a little of the bevel or something.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think
weird.
it caught the joint where the balls come together right there.
Yeah. Tester for Pineda. That's a great re-kill by Chris. So they need to get one more point to put a little pressure on them. See if they can do it.
Nope, that's out.
Now we have the pressure at 14.
Zeus can still hit it.
So we have our first game point coming up here. Second server. Is he going to go behind him? No. Should be a re-kill. Geez, there's another ball on. 2 in a row.
Jake put called ball on as Rocky was hitting that.
Yep.
So you got to honor that call.
Game point number 2, or number 1.5.
I think it's a hinder. I thought it was a hinder. I also thought it was a makeup call.
Oh.
Jesus attempting the 2-wall.
Yeah, he just didn't hook it enough. So now the servers have a little work to do. Down 10-14. Let's see if they can make it interesting. Went straight into Jesus. That's too easy. He needs to either get it behind Chris or throw up a nice deep lob.
Yeah, you need to get that ball rather than straight into a forehand. Put some angle on it somewhere.
Yeah.
Or if you can, the perfect one would be hitting it 3 feet high back to Pineda.
Right. Wow, look at that 2-wall. It's a big serve right there. Okay, it's getting interesting. 12-14. There's the lob. Could have been deeper. And he didn't cover the re-kill. Bit of a back and forth game. I'm going to do a little I formation here. Jeez, Jesus was all over that.
Just mishit.
Yeah.
That's all it was. Simple mishit.
Okay, 14 all. Can't ask for more than that.
Chris drying his hand off on the wall rather than using a glove. Oh.
And that's ball game.
That was a good comeback.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
all right.
need to use their second
We'll
serve.
be right back after a couple messages.
I'ma keep winning, winning. I'ma keep winning, winning. I'ma keep winning, winning. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you only gon' play yourself.
Yeah, you gon' need 100 men, 100 scopes, 100 cans, just for you to watch what I'm doing under the sun again. God-given gift, MCs doing the running man. If you want me to get it poppin', may cost 100 pence. Yeah, what I supply is always in demand. The throne is mine.
And we're back, court one. Main court, men's pro doubles. McDonald and Pineda came back from 14-10 deficit to win game one. A couple unforced errors by the team of Carson and Jesus. They're pretty fortunate. Waiting for the last one to approach in court. McDonald.
Looks like Chris is doing some agility drills to get ready for game two.
Yeah, he has a fresh Florida hat on, fresh Florida shirt on. I do like the colors, orange and blue. Those are my two favorite colors, but I cannot applaud the Florida as a devout Auburn grad.
Yes, just not together. Yeah, when I taught, my class color was orange. I was an Oregon State Beaver, which I guess now I could be proud of since they finally had only their third 10-win season in football in the entire history of the program, which goes back to the 1800s, I believe.
Yeah, they're preseason top 25.
Yeah. Go Beavs. All right, back to game two. Rocky starts out with a tight 2-wall, and they're picking up with his lob strategy, a little deep.
They were like both maid of honors for each other, so it was kind of like, not really.
Fun fact, Florida is one of two SEC schools where they allow alcohol on campus, and they have a bar in the middle that is called the Orange and Brew.
Shocker. That somewhere in Florida they would allow people to drink alcohol. It's unheard of.
Give you a guess of the other one.
Florida State?
That's in the ACC.
Oh, sorry. We're talking, let's see, we're talking SEC, Alabama? I don't
West.
know. SEC West.
LSU.
LSU. Oh, that was a bad let.
You know, in my opinion, if you're already back there ready to take a shot, just take the shot.
Yeah.
Or run back a little further if you want to see if it bounces.
Right.
We were there in May and we did a bunch of
Yeah, Chris and I were talking before the match, and then Craig and I were talking before the match. Chris is from Gainesville, which also happens to be the, I don't know if it's the birthplace, but that's where Tom Petty was from. Sadly passed away. There's Jesus with a kind of nonchalant backhand a la Thunder kill.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. You just knew it was coming. He's still there.
So what place is he representing? He just got back from being
Rocky's working hard out there.
every day.
Nope, you missed the sidewall.
He's showing me video about that.
That's a good point. Jesus did his job there.
Yeah, keep the ball in play, let him shoot.
Yep.
That's part of your deal. Because there's the chef, and then
Good serve.
Oh.
Good block. Replay.
you don't really know about what like whatever's cheap and doesn't
We will replay that point. Here we go.
Oh, took that from Rocky.
Yep, he did.
Nope, skip ball.
Chris tried to do a little too much on that coming all the way over to the right side. He should let Brian shoot that.
You know, it's almost when Chris is hot like that, you definitely don't want him to slow down.
Yeah, that's true. Spiker. Jesus is ready for it. He says, I got your spike, and I'll see you and raise you one overhead kill.
I think Jesus has waved his palm in front of his face and said something to the effect of "in your face" to Chris.
Yeah, That was nice.
Just kidding. Jesus didn't do that.
What would Jesus do? That's the question. Jesus is figuring shit out. Now, Chris wants... Oh, they're not going to replay that, I don't think, are they? Oh, Brian
wants an appeal.
Oh, they did call a replay. I didn't even... I'm not sure I agreed with a replay.
I don't know if I saw an in-player. I mean, I just saw some tight playing out there.
Well, they're going to replay that one. Avoidable. Good deep serve by Rocky. Hey, Craig, does the ball ever lie?
The ball doesn't.
I didn't think so. Just checking. Wow. Those were two marginal pinches, and one definitely didn't work, and the other one just barely worked.
Good serve.
Yeah, good get by Jesus. Gonna slam that one. Rocky trying to get everyone back in the point.
Good
well
off
done.
the door.
Little fist pump from RC. Stoked. It's like catching a good barrel down at San Onofre. Rocky's a big surfer. Apparently now his son can outsurf him with his eyes closed. Sorry, Rocky. Hey, we'll be right back after this word from our sponsor. We are back for a little more Game 2 action here at the 2023 Outdoor Nationals, sponsored by KWM Gutterman and Pro Kenix, among a host of others.
Oh!
Whew. Rocky's throwing. Rocky spooked Jesus a little there, I think. He came over and then backed off.
Good deke.
Yeah. You don't want to deke your own partner, though. So let's talk about the reason this can all be brought to you live streaming on YouTube. It's because Mr. JT sitting here right next to me hooks all you people up out there. Should all be sending Christmas gifts and thank yous to him.
Oh,
there's a...
We definitely need to, one of us take a picture, put on Instagram of JT's MacGyver camera setup.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, he had his setup all ready to go, and then he realized he left his boxes that he mounted his camera on in Las Vegas. So he thought, it's nothing that a little PVC piping can't fix, so we'll try to get a shot of those later.
$7 at Home Depot, and we're in play.
Yep.
Any Home Depot executives out there for that plug? We'd appreciate a little cash infusion.
That's a great play by Jesus to throw that lob back up like that. Jesus knows it's coming now.
Yeah.
He's just waiting for it and just getting it back in play.
So she went, and, you know, I just.
That is weird to me why Chris doesn't take that
that was a
serve.
good. Well, I think he was surprised because that was a good change of pace for Jesus. But you're right, he could have came over and clobbered that. That's a nice little chop, front side.
That chop right down the line. Person I knew played against was the best at that indoor was Doug Gannum.
Huh.
He was really good at that.
Yeah. Well, the other guy who mastered indoors was Kane. He would always hit that little chop when the guy's way in the back court. That was a clean get, but hit it a little too hard. There's another great lob. And Rocky was just back way too far. That was odd.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at how much Chris seems to be ready for that serve to his backhand. You think it would catch him off guard, and he's got such fast twitch muscles. It doesn't even. It almost seems like he's sitting on it. Oh, there's a little useful bevel. Elbow. I saw his elbow. You could tell, right? He gave that away.
Bevel.
Yeah.
One word for that.
Useful.
Oh. Jacob defaults to the ball in his pocket rather than going and grabbing.
Right, I like it. Just up. There we go.
Keep the pro match going.
Yep. Daniel's going to hold things up a little bit. Get the original ball.
Pineda says, no, I'm taking the hot ball.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see if we get a repeat of game one here. They're down 4-7. That's a pretty good lob.
You know, on that serve that Pineda is doing to Jesus, the tight two wall to him where Pineda has to retreat off the court. If Jesus can find a way to hit it down that line, it's either going to be a winner or it will surprise Pineda to no end.
Right, right.
In.
That was an odd shot. Nobody wants to go up high. There he goes. Jesus was ready, but he probably could have let that hit the sidewall, maybe.
I think he might have thought that Rocky was beside him and not behind him.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that, that's the shot that Jesus needs to hit.
Right, that's a great two-wall to finish it. Yeah, but it's a big difference if you score 1 or 2 points every time you serve, because if you keep sitting there at 7-4, it's going to bite you eventually. Jesus did not give him a lot of room.
No,
backswing.
no. 4-7 again.
Yep. Oh, hit the sidewall first. Gives you a wicked angle, but it's not legal.
Right there.
Yeah, he needs to go over the top of him. Oh, and Chris can't miss those.
Chris is telling himself pronate instead of supinate.
Right.
And Pineda said what?
What's going on here?
Oof. Yeah.
I
think they're going to get it avoidable there. pretty much the definition of unavoidable, I'd say. Ooh, that looked wide.
Oh.
That was wide, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw wide too. I'm just wondering why Daniel's not yelling wide. Sure would make life easier for
Everybody. Even us.
Yes, particularly us. Yeah. This looks like the start of game one where they just tried to wear him down with the lob.
Yeah. Well, Brian bought the whole racket. Might as well use it all.
Yeah, he definitely
even the
used it
friend.
there. Yeah, Rocky's really mixing it up. That was a nice touch.
8-4. Oh.
That could be an avoidable right there. But I think Rocky just wants a safety hinder. Brian's got to follow that return in.
Yeah.
Especially if he hits it to Rocky enough where Rocky can get a forehand on. He's going to pinch that left corner every time.
You got a rope off your area? Yeah.
Nice dig out of the crack. Nice smooth kill by Rocky.
Seen some conditioning coming into play here. Rocky and Chris are still sharp.
All right, we got 12-4. 3 points from a tiebreaker here. Of course, they were up 9-4 game one, so let's see if they can close it out.
And 12-4.
Yeah.
Game one.
Oof, that's a big miss right there.
You just heard a get it back rock from Rocky's mom that's sitting directly behind me. Rocky's dad, R.O. Carson, is behind there too.
Seemed like he did get it back. He just got it back too far. Whoa,
Yeah.
Speaking of too far, that was a little bit of a stretch. It's a good serve. I think you might see the I formation again here in a minute if that happens again.
That sidewall, front wall rather than front wall, sidewall gives Chris too many opportunities. He has countless offensive opportunities with that setup.
Yeah, and if you hit it that softly, unless you hit it perfect and it just dies in the corner, Rocky's going to gobble that up. Little replay. Wide.
Wow, Soda is kind of in the same trance as DLR is.
Yeah, he just must have been a rough night for the Soda man.
Oh, the nick. Front wall, sidewall nick. You can't defend him.
Rough night?
Soda agrees with the question from Peters off camera.
He said, yes, it was.
Oh,
that's a wide ball, right? That hit him in the that hit him in the right butt cheek. I mean, definitely wasn't avoidable, but wow. Got to get my prescription fixed. Lob, of course, great lob. Look at that. I think we had a hold up, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rocky hit after he struck the ball. I think he got in contact with Chris a little bit.
Got it. Yep. Brian's got to get that return behind Rocky.
Yeah, like I was saying, I think conditioning is coming into play here. Obviously not with Rocky or Chris.
Okay, we got a timeout. We'll be right back with the end of game 2. Welcome back. We're in the middle of, or toward the end of game 2. Rocky and Jesus trying to close it out at 13-5.
The same point spread as when they made their comeback last time.
Yep. There's a lot of wild swinging
Jesus,
going
get
on.
Over there.
Get up there, Jesus. Rocky's waiting for that one. And that one's not going to be gettable. That's a big point right there, 14.
Using the entire court.
Yeah, Rocky's really doing a good job of moving them around. Good serve, re-kill, nope. Good job by Jesus calibrating that sidewall. There it is, there's game 2.
Chris looks a little frustrated.
All right, we're going to bring it back to a tiebreaker when we get back. Thank you.
A future free from drugs and alcohol begins with a decision to raise your hand and ask for help. The Frontline Recovery Program at ARC Behavioral Health specializes in treating substance use and associated mental health concerns for veterans and first responders. We provide an evidence-based, trauma-informed approach to treatment, led by a team of veterans and clinical professionals with first responder experience. Your recovery begins here. Call us today.
I'm Jessica Parrilla and I play with Tiebreaker. A great athlete is about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything. And I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here. So enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy. On the road, here we go, yeah we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command line. Yeah, you about to see me under.
Okay, here we are back for the tiebreaker. First serve. Rocky's going up top. Brian's going down the middle.
That was Brian Pineda that took that in case you can't see him.
Yeah. That's a great 2-all, great get by Chris there. Decent first point.
In other words, you make a better window now.
Next up on court
Get out the door.
That is a good outdoor racquetball point right there. That had everything. Yeah.
I think it caught that joint again. Kind of bounced a little funny. You don't see Brian doing that very often.
No, he gave that a second double take there. He didn't know what happened. Looked odd.
Barely.
Bad angle.
Chris to serve. I think he'll have a little more success if Jesus gets that 2-wall about 6 or 8 feet higher.
Yeah, yep. That's a good lob. That's a tough shot.
I would have gone back to that lob again.
Yeah.
Brian standing by that sidewall. He's got to retreat and hit a backhand.
Yep.
It's a lot easier for us to do. We're sitting back here. They're not firing balls at us at 160 miles an hour.
Oh, that's a good let by Jesus, yeah. That's Jesus getting skinny right there. Doesn't happen too often. Sorry, Jay.
Next up on court 8.
Oh, got him. Again.
That's not straight in.
That's not straight in.
Nope.
Court 8.
No, it gets too hot, so I switch them out. It's not a battery left, but.
Oh.
That's a nice touch right there. Because Chris was on it, but if Chris can't get it, it's got to be a good shot. He's pretty quick.
I could never get that shot down. I played this sport for 40-something years.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I was not known for my soft hands, though. That was definitely not the key trait.
It reminds me of another sport, but I won't mention it.
Do it.
Soft hands. Speaking of soft hands, we got the match everybody wanted, Djokovic and Alcaraz tomorrow morning. Set your DVRs or your VCRs if you're really old. It's going to be a great match.
I think Alcaraz would be, if he'd win, the second youngest guy to do it.
Yeah, second youngest. Yep. Second youngest, I think I just read behind Boris Becker, and there's two. Can't remember. Was it That's a big miss by Rocky. They can't afford those. He knows it. Good serve by Brian. Yeah.
Rocky he just gets too good of a read on that.
Yeah.
I understand Chris wanted to shoot that because he's 12 feet from the front wall, but if he could just mix in one hard 2 wall.
Right, Rocky's just looking for the pinch. Speaking of looking for the pinch, he's looking for it there too. That's a good shot by Brian. Not an easy shot. Looks like we're going to have a good tiebreakers, 4-3. Another beautiful day in Huntington Beach. It's probably just barely reaching 70 right now. Probably a little hotter on the court, of course, but yeah, it's a tough get right there. Just hit the sidewall right at the end.
Jacob's doing his best to give into a new ball and let him warm it up. I don't blame him. A lot of waiting for the ball to come back. See a couple legends out there. You have Bill Sell.
Bill Sell is here?
Bill Sell is here. Brian Hawks is here.
Wow. 1988 Venezuelan games, maybe something like that. They played together. Was it Venezuela?
Bill won national doubles with Hawks. He won national doubles with Joe Bonnet. He won national doubles with Adam Karp, I think.
I think he actually even played a tournament back then with Danny Noonan. If I'm not, could be off on that.
That's unavoidable. That's 100% unavoidable.
Yeah.
And Chris says
and
no.
He called
and
it.
Chris said he's in front of me. It doesn't matter where you are.
So I believe Jacob called the avoidable, and he's got a disagree and an agree. So that's going to be an avoidable. Yeah.
Soda doesn't know.
Right.
Soda, I love you to death, but it doesn't matter where you are, front, back, wherever. If you take away an offensive opportunity, it's an avoidable hinder.
Yeah.
And it took Daniel half a second to make that call.
Yep.
Oh, bro, you're on that!
Rocky and Chris are starting to heat up a little battle here. Fun to watch.
Chris is going to start playing faster. I don't know if that's possible, but
that's just such a great lob. And that is not a smart shot by Chris. Because Rocky's just going to, he sniffs that out too fast. So Jesus and Rocky on a little bit of a run here.
yeah, if Chris is in center court, he has a backhand. Rather than hitting that reverse, if Chris can hit a front wall, right wall, 2 wall back, Rocky's top left, Jesus is back right. There's nobody there.
And if Jesus could sneak a serve right at Chris's left foot, but that's pretty risky.
That's a flatty!
Useful shot.
Oh boy, got a kid skateboarding.
Somebody tackle that kid.
Get that cat out of here.
Where's my Metzenbaum scissors? Rocky's on it again.
Oh! Jesus was moving his feet to go cover the 2 wall. I love it. He's like a cat out there.
I think Chris has just got to stop that little soft corner because Rocky's just, he knows it's coming.
He's not putting it down enough to where it's a kill.
Right.
And he's letting Rocky not only get to it,
and there's Rocky at the front wall again, which is always dangerous.
Jesus had a forehand on there.
Yeah, he didn't step into it. He leaned back a little.
Do another throwback here. I just noticed that Jesus is wearing one-shot shorts.
Wow, that's going way back.
Yes.
Do you see Ravi or Sun
Ravi
anywhere?
And Sun, don't see it. Sun usually makes an appearance out here.
Yeah. Great stab by Chris there on the out the door shot. Jesus knew it was coming, but he couldn't do it, so we're all tied up. Getting down to crunch time here. There's Chris with that pinch again. Yeah, he can't do it, man. He should be going out Rocky's door behind him if he can.
We got a stray ball rolling on now.
Great lob. Great 2-wall. Go, Jesus. Go, Brian.
Oh, missed
Don't go that
2-wall.
hard,
Really
Brian.
good attempt, but it's a missed 2-wall.
I think it might be the shirt. He's a little too electrified.
I was going to say that, yeah. And then we'll just button up.
Okay, looks like we got a timeout. We got a little break in the action. We'll be back. Okay, we're back, and let's talk about some of the sponsors. We got our KWM Gutterman as our title sponsor. We got Pro Kenix, we got Gearbox, we got Melissa's, we got Splathead, we got Dylan Silver, we got Farmers and Merchant Bank, we got Ustarroz Construction, California Falls and Fountains. We've got, of course, the Reaching Your Dream Foundation. We got Rogues Gallery.
It's been a while.
I think Soda Man's in there somewhere. Got some bodily injury. Bloom Injury Law Firm. We're all happy to have all these sponsors taking care of all our players and our workers and our food. Okay, back to the action. Good shot. Rocky was backing up. Good get by Jesus. Knows it's coming. Probably coming again. Yep.
Oh.
He hit the bevel on the
Yes,
hand? Yeah.
bevel. Took a hard left turn.
Yeah. 1 point lead. Oh, jeez, you gotta see. Guess you don't want to look back.
No.
Nice little short hop by Brian there.
Brian's got to get more angle on that.
Yeah, that was a perfect spot by Rocky. Trying to protect that 1 point lead. Good serve by Chris.
Ooh, that was not a bad return by Jesus.
Yeah, pretty good 1-2 punch by Chris there. Tie things back up.
Useful.
Next up on court 7.
Oh, same guy.
Slipped again.
Yeah,
Bank.
lost his footing.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good take.
Yeah, it was a good cutoff.
Clean that mess up.
These are tiring points too, because there's a lot going on in each one of these points. A lot of lobs, a lot of defensive keep it in play.
And I think it needs to be said too, they're in the middle of these rallies and they're firing balls at Rocky 3 feet high, 5 feet high. He's getting pinches, and his lob game to return those, that's really hard to do.
Crazy, yeah. Yeah. All tied up at 7. Nice little re-kill. Jesus wants something there. Can't quite figure out.
I can't hear what he's asking.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Another great touch. Yeah. So they're 2 points from the victory here. Got a good look at that one.
Bad ones, right?
Whew.
Barely.
Didn't need to be that good, right?
No.
I mean, eight, 9. Good calm kill.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Keep the ball.
She said, do these and I do that.
I told you to be on the left.
Uh-oh. It's 3-wall. You can't be that cute. I guess you can. If you make it, you look like a hero, that's for sure. 9 to 9.
Wow, 9 after. Wow. I noticed that too.
Ooh, you just took one of the Rocky shots and it worked out.
Yikes.
Got our first match point coming up. Let's see if they use a timeout. Doesn't look like it. They're going to play on. Match point number 1. Two all. Nope. Set up. Set up. So they had a shot at it. Now we have a timeout, so we'll come back right after this.
Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just
gotta go hard. We are back. Waiting McDonald Pineda call the timeout while coming in to be on offense again. They'll have their first serve at 9 serves 10.
Yeah, if they get that first point, that's pretty much all you can ask for as far as a tiebreaker to get to 10 all. Rocky and Jesus had one crack at it. I think Brian's going to go with a 2-all here, unless he's just trying to get to Jesus' backhand. That Rocky should take that.
Nope.
Oh, Chris was there. It's one down.
No, we haven't really seen a high percentage of unforced errors in this game.
No, compared to yesterday. That was our theme yesterday, but yeah, you're right. There's a lot of good kills. Oh. All right, there you go, 10 all. Good choice by Brian there. Rocky was looking low.
Can't go for a really big serve here. He just can't.
10-10.
2-all, Jesus.
Good. That was a good serve. Get up there, Jesus. Yeah, it's good lob. Oh, that's a hinder. Yeah, just a hinder. Rocky wants an avoidable, but he didn't have an offensive shot there. Do you concur?
Yeah, he was moving back. I understand. He had he had a shot, but was it a pure offensive opportunity? I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Apparently neither did Daniel and Soda Man. Just a replay, as they say. Here we go, 10 all. Match point number 2. That could be trouble. Oh!
Hold on. The shoulder height flag kill attempt? That?
I don't think that was the right shot selection.
I don't know if I would have considered that.
Yeah. 10-10. Jesus, that was clutch. Oh, wait, that's what I'm supposed to do? 10-10, match point number 3 for Rocky and Jesus.
And said, just do that.
Yeah. Can he do it again? Great get by Jesus.
No, it's not avoidable, Rock. It's a hinder. It's not fucking avoidable.
Rocky wants an avoidable, trying to get to the ball. And they're going with the replay.
Hearing the voice of former national champion Brandon Davis in the background.
10-10, match point number 4.
We will see right here.
See if the great miss hit. Jesus is there. What do you do? Did he make that? Wow. Jeez. That is a gutsy shot right there. If at first you don't succeed, try it again.
Again, that shot would not have crossed my mind out of 3 or 4 shots to take.
No, did you guys ask for entertainment? I think we're going to bring it right when we come back.
A future free from drugs and alcohol begins with a decision to raise your hand and ask for help. The Frontline Recovery Program at ARC Behavioral Health specializes in treating substance use and associated mental health concerns for veterans and first responders. We provide an evidence-based, trauma-informed approach to treatment led by a team of veterans and clinical professionals with first responder experience. Your recovery begins here. Call us today.
Okay, and we are back. We are still at 10 all, except now Brian Pineda and Chris McDonald have a chance to close it out. They got 2 serves to make 1 point, as they say in Vegas. So I think Chris is going with the 2-all. Jesus got
missed it.
Oh, you hate for it to end like that.
They're an unforced error again. We'll be right back for more doubles Probably about 10 minutes or so. Let teams warm up. Doubles action.